Hi guys! So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about what my schedule looks like, because even though I'm having a lot of fun on exchange, I also have some studying to do. So I will just talk a little bit about my schedule, the courses that I'm taking, also a little bit about ASU and their school spirit, just to know what it's like to be a student here. So let's start with my schedule. So essentially I have 3 days of class. I start on Tuesday and I end on Thursday. So that's good, like I'm really happy with it. My Tuesdays and my Thursdays are exactly the same schedule-wise. And I have one class on Wednesday. So I will just start with Tuesday and Thursday, and then I will tell you a little bit about the classes that I'm taking, show you a little bit around campus as well, and I will tell you what I have on Wednesdays. So yeah, just let us take a look at the schedule. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays I start the morning at 9 AM with a class in National Security, Intelligence and Terrorism. So what we do there is we discuss several theories in international relations, like the main theories, and also what we just recently started with this simulation. And in this simulation we all play a representative of a country. You can either be king, queen, president, depending on what type of country you are, like your system. And what you do there is just essentially you learn about like foreign politics, how can you increase international security, how can you decrease it, like all these approaches, and how it just ties together in the international political system. So that's very interesting. I like it a lot. So that's really good. So a good start even though it's at 9 AM. So my second class of the day is racial justice. And in racial justice we look a lot at how racist structures are still present in our current societies. Currently we're focusing a lot on colorblind racism, where like people are not thinking that they're being racist, but actually they are being racist. Because a lot of people really believe, especially in America, that when they chose their first black president, that racism was fully out of the picture, even though that's not the case at all. So it's a really revealing class. Like, I learned a lot in there, so that's really cool. But it also made me realize that there's still not a lot to be fixed in the world. So my first class of the day is communication, where we look at communication, negotiation and conflict. This is a really cool class because we talk a lot about how conflicts emerge, the best way to deal with them, also negotiation. It's just a lot of different theories, and it's a lot of fun to apply it in real life. So if you ever have a conflict, like you're thinking about the things you're learning. And yeah, even though it's not always that easy to apply it, it's really nice to know how to deal with it, even though it might be difficult in like real life situations. So I think it's very cool. We also do a lot of practice. I think this is definitely one of my favorite classes. So my fourth and last class of Tuesdays and Thursdays is political economy. In my curriculum I try to avoid economy at all chances. Like I don't really like economy, I can be honest about it, but I do like political economy. It's definitely not my favorite subject so far, but it's still like the good side of economy. We look a lot at like the political theories behind economy, like so how do politics influence the economy of the global economy, but also local economies. So I think that's quite interesting. I chose this subject because I think it's relevant for me and for my international relations major. But yeah, they're better classes. But it's still really nice, and especially if you like economy and politics, I think it's a great class. So on Wednesdays I only have one class. This class is National Security Policy Design. This is also a very nice class, even though it's probably the most difficult class I'm taking. We get it from a former general of the army, and he knows a lot about foreign security issues. So we get a lot of guest speakers as well from the McCain Institute, but also ambassadors. So I think this is a really good class, and I'm really happy I took it, even though like the materials are quite hard. I'm learning a lot about foreign policies and the way representatives of countries are looking at security issues. So I think this is really an interesting class, and I really like it, even though it's 3 hours straight. But it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. And it's my only class on Wednesday, so that's really nice. So now that you know the schedule that I have, I think it's nice to talk a little bit about the Sun Devils. So I think one thing that's really nice to know is the Sun Devil culture. So the Sun Devils are taken very seriously around here. You have people wearing these shirts, like the Sun Devil shirts, the one that I'm wearing today, like everywhere. Like on a normal school day you can see them still everywhere. They also have official Maroon Mondays, so that's like the red color of Arizona State University, so you're supposed to wear a maroon shirt that day. Today it's Forbin Friday, so then you wear yellow, like the yellow of Arizona State. I'm wearing yellow today because, well, I'm becoming a real Sun Devil here. But I will show you some merchandise, and I will also show you a little bit like how it is at the football game, because I thought it was very cool that that the Sun Devils and like the school spirit here is so big, because we don't have that in the Netherlands at all. So yeah, I really like it, and let's take a look at the things I already bought. So I bought this agenda. I really like it. It's like all ASU style. At the beginning I was really thankful for the map that's in here, because like it's a big campus here. Yeah, I really like this one. I also bought some other notebooks. So you see here some things where you can store papers in. A big notebook, because we have a lot of homework. Like this small football, we use it in the pool a lot. This is my maroon shirt, also very important for Maroon Mondays. And this is my pajamas, also very soft. I can recommend this merchandise a lot. So now you know what it's like to be a Sun Devil. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching, and yeah, have a good day.